DayZ continues to draw in millions of new players and break its own records, recently becoming a top 5 most played game on Steam with just as many players on console. So it's natural to wonder if you're missing out, and in this video I'll break down exactly what the game is, what it offers, and a bunch of additional information you might want to know before you decide if you want to jump in and play. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a subscribe, it really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm hungry and there's no fruit. Oh, wow, I guess it could be worse. First, let's go over the basics. What exactly is DayZ? DayZ is an online hardcore survival game that starts you off on the coast with nothing but a piece of fruit and some bandages. From there, it's up to you to loot, steal, trade, and fight for supplies in order to maintain key survival elements like food, water, warmth, and health. Along the way, you won't just be dealing with other players. There are also infected, as well as wolves, bears, and other wildlife, which can either be a threat or a source of food. The game features PvP with lots of guns, each one unique, particularly if you venture inland where the gear gets better, with a variety of firearms, armor, camouflage, and explosives. Whether civil or military, each weapon comes with its own unique attachments, characteristics, and realistic mechanics. Alternatively, you can avoid combat altogether by building a base, raiding others, or focusing on exploring and hunting. What is that? Ah, it's a bear. That was scary for a second. I thought it was a man. Because DayZ takes place across several massive maps. The default maps, Livonia and Chernarus, each offer unique landscapes and challenges and have their own individual weather systems and temperatures, as well as their own unique loot economy. Chernarus, the original setting, is a sprawling post-Soviet landscape filled with forests, abandoned towns, and military bases. Livonia, introduced later, features a more lush and green environment with dense forests and a bunker, and each of the maps has lots of cool points of interest. Additionally, there's a DLC map that introduces a snow-covered region, offering a completely new survival experience where managing cold temperatures becomes an even greater challenge. This map is called Sakal, but navigating through these enormous maps involves traveling through towns, cities, military installations, hospitals, police stations, and farmlands. Plus, there are vehicles such as cars, trucks, and even boats, which can be assembled to help move around. On PC, there are way more options, including aircraft, which are available through mods on community servers. Honestly, there are so many mods on PC. There are thousands and thousands of mods. You can just customize the game however you want it to be. And speaking of community servers, these offer an array of customized experiences even without mods across all platforms, including PvP only, PvE only, roleplay, vanilla, and heavily modded gameplay. The options are nearly limitless, and no matter your playstyle, you'll find a server that suits you. You can join factions, team up with others, or go completely solo. Many community servers also have dedicated Discord communities, so it's not too difficult to meet friends or factions and team up. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Maybe I told it wrong. One of the most compelling aspects of DayZ is its unpredictable player interactions. Every encounter is a gamble. Will you meet an ally or someone willing to betray you the second they see an opportunity? For example, my favorite story to tell was one time I was attacked by 2 men who initially posed as friends. I managed to kill one and knock the other unconscious. To assert dominance, I cut up and force-fed the survivor his dead friend. He eventually fell ill, and after so much torture, I ended his misery. But the reason I love this story is not because it stood out, but because it was just a regular old Wednesday on DayZ, because interactions like this are common and the game puts you in some crazy situations. It provides you with the tools and you create your own narrative. Alternatively, many times I've also encountered struggling survivors and offered them food, water, and warm clothing. The game is a blank slate where your choices define your experience, and it's always different. Plus, recent updates have brought significant changes, including new vehicles, an array of new weapons and cosmetics, a new bunker, gameplay balance adjustments, bug fixes, and the aforementioned DLC, plus hundreds of new assets and updated skybox, new and improved weather systems. It was basically an entire expansion. However, these updates roll out every few months, and with the player base continuing to grow along with the DayZ development team, this is just the beginning of their long-term plans for the game's evolution. You messed with the wrong sir, bear. and now you're a handbag. That said, DayZ isn't perfect. The sheer size of the maps means you can go long stretches without encountering other players, so if you expect to be running into people every few minutes, that probably won't happen. The game lacks a tutorial and occasional bugs can cause some issues. It's not the kind of game you can pick up and play in short bursts while expecting to improve. This is a very difficult game with a steep learning curve. Unlike faster paced shooters like Arma or Call of Duty, DayZ prioritizes a slow, immersive survival experience. But that doesn't mean the game is slow itself. It just means players expecting to play a game like PUBG will be disappointed, but those wanting to invest time in a game they can sink thousands of hours into once they pick it up, this is perfect for them. At its core, DayZ is about realism. It puts you in extreme survival situations and leaves you to figure out how to navigate them. It doesn't hold your hand and it demands patience and perseverance, but once you understand its mechanics and can survive, it transforms into one of the most rewarding gaming experiences you'll ever have. There's a reason so many players have thousands of hours in this game and it continues to grow, which to me answers the question. But if you want to understand more about DayZ's survival mechanics and what the game offers new players, the best way to do that is by checking out this video here, or maybe this one here. And as always, until next time.